Melissa Lantsman questions Michael Keenan about the need for arriveCAN. Michael Keenan responds with an answer to a question that was never asked. Melissa Lantsman wants to know if the mandates are dropped with the arriveCAN app. Here's the clip.
Next, we have Ms. Lantsman. Ms. Lantsman, the floor is yours. You have 5 minutes.
Thanks very much, and thanks for coming. I'm going to go back to arriveCAN. I think given the experience and the major criticism by almost every stakeholder across the industry, from travel, from tourism, to those concerned with privacy, I'd like to know if the department has spoken to anyone outside of itself who supports it. Can you name anyone that you've consulted with regarding arriveCAN?
Mr. Chair, I don't know which department you're referring to, the honourable members are referring to, but I could offer one comment on this, and perhaps my colleagues at CBSA would like to comment. One, it's an important point of context that the arriveCAN operates at the land border and the air border, and here we're talking about air congestion. One of the very challenging situations we had in air congestion was getting people through fast enough the customs hall at Pearson. And as the ministers indicated earlier in this ramp up of travel, you saw some significant incidences of planes being held at the gate and the metering of passengers into the customs hall. We have an airport operations recovery group of airports, airlines, all the partners, and including Transport, CBSA, PHAC, CATS, and a lot of work was done to try and work through how to fix that. And a number of changes were made that have proven to be very successful, because the actual the number of holds for international arrivals has dropped 90%. It was like 300 a week in May when we were at about 65,000 people arriving a day. It's now down to like 40 a week, even though we have 90,000 people per day arriving. A number of changes were made in the management of the customs hall. Colleagues in CBSA.
I had a question about the. I'm gonna pipe in here because I only have a couple minutes, so I'm gonna ask it a different way. Everybody here on this call has implied that the app is only necessary due to the mandates. So if the government removes the mandates one day, if it decides to do that, would the department's view be that there is no need for arriveCAN?
To answer the first question, in that work, we worked with all of the partners and managed to get the arriveCAN app, the arriveCAN completion rate up much higher for international arriving passengers, and that was the work with the entire industry. So there was a lot of engagement with the industry on this. They worked with us, and that was one of the key success factors in declogging the customs hall. So there has been extensive discussion with our operating partners on arriveCAN, and the fact that a lot fewer people are arriving at the customs hall with it incomplete has been a key success factor in getting people through. On your second question, I think it's difficult to speculate on the second question simply because it is, given the policy the government has today in terms of the information that is being required from passengers to ensure safe international travel, it is the completion of arriveCAN is a major force in the gains and the efficiency in the airport we're seeing now.
So it's I'm going to go back to you said of a 99% compliance rate with arriveCAN. That's what we've heard, or plus 99% compliance with arriveCAN. I'm going to turn your attention to somebody named Mark Weber. He's the president of the Customs and Immigration Union, representing border agents. And he says that it's that high because of assistance on filling out arriveCAN. He says the number is more like 70%. So which number is true? And in terms of looking at that 99%, are you misleading? Are you being misled on the compliance rate? Because there's a very big difference between those who come ready with it done and CBSA agents being taken away from their work to help people do it, because that's what we're hearing.
I would say one thing and then quickly turn it over to Mr. Vanette on this. And on the premise of your question, agree. And in fact, a lot of work was done in the context of international arrivals in air to get passengers to complete arriveCAN before they went to the customs hall. Because if they went into the customs hall without arriveCAN done, it clogged up an extremely busy part of Pearson Airport. So getting that rate of completion up before they go in the hall was one of the key reasons why we've been able to have make such progress in the flow of international arrivals at Pearson. In terms of the statistics, I would turn it over to a colleague at CBSA to comment further.
Unfortunately, we don't have time. Excuse-moi, Monsieur Vinette, on n'a pas de temps.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vinette, we don't have